Okay, so this is a video to demonstrate darting, which is a technique to create an angle off of a straight edge for your mug project if you are interested. So there's a straight edge here, and we can make the bottom or the top of the mug go in like this. And that is by removing V shapes from the cylinder so that those V shapes can then be brought in and enclosed and create like a tightness around the opening. So I recommend doing this with any sort of knife, and I just start to look and make a mark. One mark here and one mark here. And then I'm going to cross, make an X for one mark here and one mark here. This mark signifies where the middle of my V is going to be. And I want my V to be about, let's say like an inch long or inch high. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that V away. Remember, this mark over here that I made is the middle. So I'm going to just go ahead and line that up. And this is the easy way for me to measure. And then I'm going to cut that out. So there, I just removed my third V shape. And then find the middle again. Just remove my fourth and final V shape. So now I'm just going to kind of enclose these all together, and I'm going to do this with a little scoring and slipping. Get my fork and score every edge. My clay is also pretty dry. I let it dry for 20 minutes after I removed this cylinder form from the can. And it's good that it's dry, because if it was too wet, it would just be very much flopping over on itself. So I'm glad that my clay is firm. So I scored all those edges, and I'm just going to take my sponge with a little bit of water on it. Okay, and then I'm just going to close that up like this. And I'm going to just be closing up the seams this way. Sorry, I just had a little interruption there. My dad asked me a question, no big deal. Anyways, I am just squishing these together, and you can use your rib or a credit card, leftover credit card, or the back of a spoon. Close up the seam there. That's all folded in very nicely and neatly. And it's also really important that after I treat the outside and smooth out the outside, that I take time to also smooth the inside of those seams as well. So yeah, that's how you use darting to create a unique form, a nice form with like an angle. You can experiment with this if you want to. And, I would just make a little slab and that would sit like this. And you could also, make your opening could be beveled in, or, this could be the bottom, this could be the opening. You're welcome to play with that and experiment with that as well.